Hello everyone. Make sure that you are in a live chat, not top chat. If you're watching this video from the very beginning, you're watching a recorded video of a live chat. Today, we're talking about a subject that one of the subscribers wanted to know about, and that is how to take your time to help your family, use your time to help your family, and also how to stay positive. Actually, that was from two different people, but we're going to combine it. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. If you are watching this video from the beginning, you'll see that I'm calling people by name. I would love to have you part of this part of our group, to be part of our group. So please subscribe and push the little notification bell so you'll see when we go live every day. Every day we go live. All right. So Tracy Allen is here. Hello, Tracy. Christy Algier is here. Crystal. Tracy is my current mentee. Lisa Iao is here. Kathy Jones. Hi, Kathy. Sana A. Hello. Janelle is here. Hi, Janelle. Margaret's here. Hi, Margaret. Tina Ott is here, one of my mentees. Lisa Io says hi to Mr. B. Jean Bovier is here. Hi, Jean. Pavan J is here. Nada Shepherd, I'm here. Yes, you are. Karen is here. Kay Cuffle. Dickie Talmadge. Hi to Kat and Mr. B and everyone. Marty and Ashley. She's covering everybody. Hill Martinson is here. Hi, Hill. Yasmin Sierra. Hi, Yasmin. Kathy Young. Good afternoon, Kat. So glad to catch you live. Glad to have you. Teresa Almaguer is here. Hey, Teresa. Christina Kodiarski is here. Hi, Christina. Mimi Mimi, I have such a good time with your name. Batman is here. What is she saying? I hope your day was great. Thank you. I've been working all day, mentoring. It was great. Polly Paget is here. Good afternoon. Brenda Jones says, hey. Nilla is here. Hi, Nilla. Marty is here. Hey, Marty. Gail Buster has joined us. Hey, Gail. Hey to Mr. B, she says. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins. Hi, Michelle. Ernestine Frame is here in Kansas, checking in. Margie Forrest is here. Good afternoon. Aloha from Maui, from Claire. Hi, Claire in Maui. How blessed are you? Margaret says today's Allison's birthday. She is 66 today. I know. Happy birthday to Allison. Maybe she's watching. That would be nice. All right. So today we're going to talk about the topic that was requested earlier, which is how to help your family, using your time to help your family, and how to stay positive. That's two different things, but we're going to combine them. Using your time to help your family and how to stay positive. So first of all, are there any questions or comments about you when you use your time to help your family? What does that feel like to you? Is that something you do all the time? Is it something you feel pressured to do? Do you put your work aside to do it? What exactly is the issue with using your time to help your family? What does that look like to you? Because it can look like different things to different people. So I'm waiting on a question on that. If you have anything on that, that would be great. If not, I'll just talk away. So my hair, girls, I've just been wallowing around in my rocking chair talking to folks on the phone, and my hair's gotten a little out of whack. Sorry about that. Okay, Marty says, I'm here to help you with mom. Is that what you mean? No, I think that would be a planned thing, Marty. I'm thinking that it's people who want the help of someone when you weren't expecting it. That's what I'm thinking it means. Let's see what it says here. Polly said, I don't feel like they want my help. It makes them angry. Okay. I think what we're talking about here is when people, this is my interpretation of the question, is that when people stop you when you're trying to get your home done. That's what I think it is. Nada says, how do you take things personally when you feel like you're doing so much for them and they don't offer to help, or do their chores without whining? Okay, how do you not take that personally? So how do you stay positive when you're helping your family? Here's what I want you to think about. Nada or Nada? I think it's Nada, but it could be Nada. The thing that I want you to think about is this. Homemaking, which is what we do, is about making a home for your family. We're using efficiencies, Nada, thank you, Nada. We're using efficiencies that I'm teaching you, clutter checking, making the house streamlined. Those efficiencies make it even easier to have a home for your family so that you can enjoy your family, because the whole point of having a family is to be with them and enjoy them. However, not to the extent that it takes you from your priorities. Because when you're working in your home, that is your job. But our jobs don't take very long. They're not big deals, okay? So that's the attitude. The attitude is the whole reason I'm doing this is for them. So if they need my help, I'll be happy to help. It should sound something like, or might sound something like this. You're cleaning away, you're doing your thing, and a child says, Mommy, could you help me color this page? Let me see it, baby. I sure will. Give me about 10 minutes and I'll help you do that, okay? Why don't you pick out some pretty colors, okay? That's kind of rolling with the flow. It could be, Mom, I can't do XYZ. I can't get it done. I need your help now, because that would be a teenager. They're whiny. I need your help now. Okay, honey, I'll be happy to help you. I've got about 15 minutes of work left. I'll tell you what, I'll help you. You come help me first and we'll get this done quicker. Okay? You just have to think quick and be positive. And you're being positive, things will feel better. Let me get some of these questions under my belt and then we'll start talking some more. Tracy Allen has a question. I really appreciate it, Tracy, that you put it in caps. That makes it easier for me to see. With so many new homeschoolers, I'd love to hear your thoughts on when during the day you would fit in that time to give to your family without missing your own work, okay? Marty says, you mean, hon, would you vacuum and detail the new car while I'm at work today? Yeah. Jean says, as a caregiver, I seem to stay behind all the time. So frustrating. Connie Miller says, joining late. It was my topic. Yes, it was Connie. Mimi says, I clean for myself. I try to enjoy the process. I used to get frustrated because no one noticed, but now I know it's just part of me being happy and it helps me not to feel resentful. Very good. Anne said, multiple prayer requests via text while I'm homeschooling and cooking, managing the home. How to manage. Okay, so text request. Okay, Polly, I feel like I'm being disrespected when they don't clean up after themselves. I want to love to take care of the house, but not doing what they can do. Okay, that's legit. Hi, Jackie. Jacqueline. Connie said, I asked because I'm a grandma wanting to help with reading and writing. Okay. Mr. B's here. No notification. Happy Friday, everyone. Okay. So the things I'm hearing are, oh, Allison's helping Mr. Rose. I guess that falls in the same category as you, Marty. Yep. Okay, so I hear different things. One is, was that the doorbell, Mr. B? Hold on. Mr. B? Stay still, Mama. Mr. B? Okay, he took care of it. Good. The CNA is here to give my mother a bath and she'll try to get up and it's not good. Okay, I can see her from here. So see, that's an interruption, but that's okay because that's the whole purpose I'm here is to make sure my mother's taken care of. So the whole purpose of being a mother is to mother your children, to help them, to discipline them and help them grow. Part of their discipline, however, is that they should be able to do things that you've trained them to do and they're perfectly capable of doing. So put it through this little filter. Are they smart enough? Do they have the manual dexterity and do they have the physical strength? Okay, that's when they're not doing it and you've taught them how and you're not overburdening them with lots and lots of things to do. You're giving them a 5 or 10 minute job and not another one and another one and another one, just one, maybe two, and they're not doing it, then that's when you have to put in consequences and the discipline starts, which is hard for us. But we don't stop what we're doing in our house unless it's an emergency. Is someone bleeding? Is someone choking? You know, is someone really hurt? That's when you would stop. Otherwise, you say, wait just 15 minutes. I've got to get this done. Come help me do it. Okay. Now for the question, the original question from Connie was she asked because she wants to help with reading and writing. So let me just double check what I wrote down. What is the problem? The question was, hold on. Using time to help your family. Okay, I think what you're talking about, Connie, is using your free time to help your family. And that's another aspect of this whole thing. So this is going to be a real big worldwide view, global picture of using your time to help your family. In Connie's question, she's saying, can I use my private time, my personal time to help my family? Of course you can. If that makes you happy, you certainly can do that. Or if you're a young mother at home, of course you can. Or you're a mother of teenagers and they need you, of course you can. because it's a priority of being a parent or a grandparent that you want to help, okay? But if you're feeling put upon, if you're feeling taken advantage of, then that's when you have to look at your discipline and say, am I disciplining my children correctly? And am I setting a good example for them? Because respect from your children for you starts, believe it or not, with you respecting them. And so one of the respect things you want to do for your children is look at the job you're asking them to do. Look at the job, sorry, I'm just driving myself crazy today. Look at the job that you're asking them to do. How would you feel if someone asked you that question? Hi, Ash. How would you feel if someone asked you to do that? So if you're crocheting or you're watching a television show or you're reading a book or you're planning or you're doing something, you're really into it and it's your time, and somebody says, hey, babe, like Marty said, would you please wash and vacuum the car while I'm at work today? Only it's more like, hey, would you go do it now? Because I got to pick it up in 10 minutes. That's disrespectful. It's not disrespectful to say, would you take care of the car sometime during the day? And you could say, well, I can do it in the afternoon. I've got things I've got to do before that, but I'll certainly be happy to do that for you because you're his helpmate, right? But if he says, could you jump up right now and take care of it because I've got to have somebody pick the car up at 2 o'clock and it's already 1:30. And he never asked you before. That's disrespectful of your time. And it's the same way when you're talking to your children. If your children are reading or they're watching a game or they're playing a game or they're outside running around or they're playing with Legos or whatever they're doing, doesn't matter, it's their thing and they're doing it, and you say, hey, I want you to do this, get up and do this right now. That's disrespectful. To be respectful, you would say, honey, I know you're enjoying your game right now. In about 5 minutes or in about 10 minutes, or when this show is over, or when this game is over in 25 minutes, I'd like you to XYZ. I don't want you to spend more than 10 minutes on it, and I want you to do a good job, okay? So that's what that means. That's how you respect your children. And then when you give respect, you get respect. Just like when you give love, you receive love. Another way to respect your children, if you have teenagers, is you don't go in their room without their permission. Just like you wouldn't allow them to go in your room without your permission. I certainly hope you have that groundwork laid, that they're not going into your private space without your permission, the same as you wouldn't go in their private space without their permission, unless, and here's the caveat, unless you have a reason to think you need to check something in their room, something that's putting their life in danger or setting up a bad precedent for them or something like that. So if you think that there are drugs in the room, yes, you have the right to go in the room and look. But just, you always have the right. You're the parent, this is your home. However, to show respect, you try to give them trust. You trust them until they've proven they can't be trusted. And hopefully that's not happening. Okay, so zoop, zoop. Let's see what this says. I'm guilty of putting too much on my kids. Yep, and I think we all have done that. We've all done that. And when you think about it, if you think about poor little old kids, think about kids. Would you really want to be one? You have to do everything the grown-up says, and you don't get to do anything you want to do without permission. It's kind of crummy. So you want to give them some things that they can do without permission. They can just play freely, or, I mean, they need to have structured play, but not always. They can have some free play, but you don't want to just jerk them out of their free play to do something. It's disrespectful. So that's probably one way you're going to get respect from your children, is give respect, and you'll get respect. And then ask simple things to be done in short periods of time, and inspect what you expect. Don't just say, Jimmy, I want you to go do your laundry right now. Or, Jimmy, when this show is over, I want you to go start your laundry, son. It's your day. And then you never check with him again. You never follow up. And at the end of the day, the clothes haven't been washed, and he's like in la la land because he's Jimmy. And then you're all mad. He never does anything I tell him to do. None of them do. Hey? None of them do without you inspecting what you expect. It's normal child behavior. And I say child because an 18-year-old is still a child. That's why they're still living at home. So you have to inspect what you expect. Jimmy, in 25 minutes, I want you to start your clothes, son. And in 25 minutes, you say, Jimmy, it's time to start your clothes. If he sits on the couch, you go and stand in front of him and you say, Jimmy, it's time to start your clothes, son. I need that washer this afternoon. Okay, Mom. And he'll go start his clothes. Jimmy, it's time to take the clothes out of the washer. I think I heard it ring. Did you hear it? No. Oh, well, it's ready. Go put it in the dryer. So you're going to have to work at this. It's not like you get it's not like you just give stuff to your kids and then you can say, oh, free time. It's not. It's double time. Being a parent is not easy. It's double time. You have to discipline yourself to discipline your children, okay? But the question here was, and what we were talking about originally is feeling, well, Connie's question was, can she give her free time to her kids? Yes. If that's what you love, you can do that. Yes, it is a random name. I just pulled it out of nowhere. So, no, I'm not a psychologist. I haven't been reading your notes, but I just saw those too. I distracted myself. So you would say, I'm feeling really bad because my family is taking me for granted. That's what you're feeling. So then you say to them, you know what? No, sir. You do what I say to do and don't disobey me, or there will be consequences. Now that is not mean. That is firm. Firm means you're speaking the truth in love. Firm. You do it or there will be consequences. What are the consequences? I'll decide. And then he doesn't do it and you say, hand me your phone. You lost it for a week. What? That's not fair. You don't take that personally. Maybe you wouldn't take it away for a week, maybe a day to start with, but eventually it might be a week if he's not getting the message that he has to do what he's told to do, but you're not asking it in an unreasonable manner and you're not asking too much. You have to pick your priorities. You can't require them to do everything all day long, just one or two things, okay? All right, let's see what we've got going on here. Questions all over the place. I really like questions in caps because that way I won't miss them. Let's see. Behave. There's Kat's mama. Stay safe and let them pamper you. Behave there, Kat's mama. Oh, yeah. She's in the shower now. Polly said, it's hard to schedule taking them places they want to go. That's something they want from me. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, and it's not hard to schedule. You can't take everybody everywhere at all times. You can't be everything to everyone. You're just one woman, and you only have so much time. But if you have 4 kids, and they all 4 want to do different things, then you say, on Tuesday, I'm going to take you here, and on Wednesday, I'll take you there, and on Thursday, I'll take you there. On Friday, or on Tuesday, actually, I'm not taking anyone anywhere. That's my day. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'll take you guys some places. And plan it in. And say you can stay for 1 hour or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? You have to schedule it. You don't let everything be a whim. You schedule it. So it's not hard to schedule. You just have to schedule it. And you can't be everything to everyone. So the first one to ask is the first one that gets it. Or the oldest one, or the youngest one, or you alternate weeks, or whatever is fair in your family. Okay? That's what you do. All right, let's see what else we've got. Gosh, I answer so many answers. I answered too long for everything. Hello, I just got a break from work. Hi, Sarah. Charity, hi. I'm a little late. That's okay. You made it. Donna Reed is here. Camber Yates, I'm finally getting routines down, and I feel like my house is starting to really feel clean. Awesome. You just got the late notification. I'm sorry, Ashley. CK, give them a job to do for a week or a month or at a time so that they can practice and get good at it and then rotate to another task. Just an idea. I'm trying to do this with my daughter. That's an excellent idea. That's Cheyenne, right? Mimi said, Camber Yates, bravo, good job. What did Camber say? Oh, she's doing a good job in her house. Yes. Margie Forrest gives us a thumbs up. Kathy Jones. Hi, Connie. I'm a grandma too, and what a blessing to your children and grandchildren to help them with learning. I want to do that too as my 3 grandbabies grow. Hi, Sherry. Polly Paget. I'm guilty of putting too much on my kids, and that's what I read before, but it's so important that I read it again. Don't put too much on your kids. Don't give them a free ride either. Everybody has to have their little jobs. Think about it at their age level, at their mental capacity, their physical capacity. Think about what they can do. And as children get older, they can do more and more things. You'd be shocked what your children can do at very young ages. You'll be shocked. Yes, Kat, Connie said, I volunteered to help tutor my 3rd and 1st grader grandsons for reading and writing because they would not go in person to school till after Christmas. I volunteered 2 afternoons a week, no more. I think that's fabulous. Connie, aren't you excited about that? I think that's fabulous. Let's see. Thumbs up, please. Ashley said, Larry, I wouldn't hide that. I don't know what he hid. Kathy Jones, I got 2 grandbabies today, and it makes it so much easier to help out when I do my routines and follow Kat's advice. I have 8 grandchildren. I have lots of experience. SB says, and I think that's your name, but I've forgotten. I know you used to be on here before. I can't remember your name. Your advice and examples are so helpful. Thanks for all you do. You're welcome. Questions in caps. Yes, please. Polly said, thankful for the common sense advice with kids and husbands. Thank you, Polly. Marty said, I used to say, I'll remember that. Yes, she sure did. When I'd have an immediate, when I didn't have an immediate punishment. Then at random, a party invitation or something would be denied later, whatever seemed to be appropriate. And then, no, Mom, don't remember, her boys would say. Because she'd say, oh, remember that time when you didn't do that this last week? Well, you can't go to this party. Her boys would say, no, Mom, don't remember. Gail Buster, hi, Ashley. Pat Fisher, hi, Kat. Rachel said, I am so late, no problem. Ann said, how to help family and friends struggling with crisis who call or text and need a prayer. Oh, yeah, that question was before. So when you are trying to do your work, don't look at your phone. Turn it on silent. If your family is constantly calling you or texting you, turn it on silent. And then when you call them, say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear my phone. I was cleaning the house. That's what I do. Every morning I do things in my house, or I was working with the children or whatever. I put it on silent, but I'll be happy to remember you in my prayers this evening. Okay? All right. Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. Let's see. Everybody's talking to everybody. Mr. B says his trigger finger was too fast. So did you unhide that, whatever it was, Mr. B? My daughter is helping her dad empty the C cups for the compost. So they're taking out all the little coffee in the K cups, rather. C cups, K cups. That's a good job and not too hard. Kendra K, I work full time at home. Do I follow the payroll routine or a modified? You follow the payroll routine. You don't, if you're working full time from home, you follow the payroll routine. You follow that because you need to give your full focus to work when you're working. Ann says, thanks. Mr. B said, yes, and sorry if I'm off topic. I just joined. That's okay, Kendra. Thank you. I feel so scattered doing everything, Kendra said. Don't feel scattered. Just realize that it takes time for us to get used to the new thing. You remember when you learned how to ride a bike? You remember that? Or drive a car? Remember all the different, let's do a car because it's super complicated. When you get in the car now, it's just like one move. You get in, you put on your seatbelt, you check the mirrors, you put your foot on the brake, you start the thing, you check your rear view, you look behind you, you put it in reverse, you back up, you do it smoothly, you blend into traffic, you just don't have a problem driving. But when you first started, all those little steps were hard. And you had to practice and practice and practice, and you were embarrassed, and you wanted to do so good, and you wanted your freedom so badly. And then one day, you got your license, and your parent didn't have to ride with you anymore, or your 18-year-old or older person, and you could drive by yourself and make your mistakes in private. And then before you knew it, you were driving really well. Remember? So, don't feel judged when you're learning how to do things. Just know that this is normal, and that it takes time, and you'll get better and better, okay? And before you know it, it'll be one smooth move. Like I hear people say all the time, when I get up in the morning, before I know it, I've done my morning routine and didn't even realize I did it. Before it used to be so hard, now it's so easy. Weekly Home Blessing Hour, my favorite time of the week. It's so easy. It used to be so hard, something changed in my head. You got used to it. You got used to doing your work, okay? All right, let's see. Connie said, I don't like a Facebook, etc. notification. I guess she says, look, till 10 and not after 7. My family knows how to get a hold of me, but I need to get work done and sleep. Yes. And if you were at the office, your family couldn't call you and say, please, I need prayer, I need help. They couldn't do that. Or if you did get texts from them, you wouldn't look at them at work because you would be penalized because you're working. Well, guess what? You're working at home. This is your priority, to make a home for your family. This is your number one priority, is your family, not all these other families, your family. I'm not saying that praying for others isn't good. It's a very good thing to do. But you have a priority to your family, and you can pray for them when you're done. You can look at it when you're done, okay? All right. Hi, Kendra. Happy Friday, yay, and pals. Cat and pals, oh. You're very welcome. All right, girls, that's about it. It's been 25 minutes. I'm going to wind it up. Do you have any more questions on spending your time helping your family or keeping a positive attitude? Using your time to help your family or having a positive attitude. Mr. B is giving you a quick reminder that tomorrow is the first of the month. If you've been waiting, this is the time for you to sign up for Patreon. Remember to always work smarter, not harder. That's right, Margaret. We're working with efficiencies. We're trying not to make things hard. We're trying to make things efficient and smooth and easy. Randy said, have a good weekend, everyone. Be well. Thank you, Randy. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for recommending the Patreon videos, Bernadette. How much time should I limit waking my family members? How much time should I limit to waking up family members? It's like this. Good morning, time to get up, and then you leave. You don't waste time doing that. And if they don't get up, then you go back in and you say, I'm sorry, but you have to get up now. You went to bed in plenty of time. Or you didn't go to bed on time, but you still have to get up. So get up right now. And don't waste time on that. If they stay in bed, they stay in bed. If you have to go somewhere and they can't go, oh well. If they're too tiny, don't do that. Okay. Polly says she tends to be negative. Be aware of that, Polly, and change the way you think. Nice to see you all, Ashley. Patreon is the bomb, Connie said. Deanna said, just made it. We'll watch the video. Margaret Rose, I say that to myself all the time. Have a lovely night. Bye, Ashley. Micah said, I find myself getting negative lately with quarantine. Not sure how to get out of the funk. Be grateful. Find things to be grateful for. Thank God with your mouth for things that you are grateful for. That will change your attitude every time. Look at your babies' faces. I'm grateful for them, Lord. Thank you. Look at your face in the mirror. I'm grateful for myself. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for making me. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for the blue sky today. I'm grateful for the rain. I'm grateful for the ground. I'm grateful for the butterfly I just saw. Be grateful. That will change your attitude. Being grateful is huge. Accentuate the positive, Marty's singing. You've got to accentuate the positive. I don't remember the rest. Something. Nada said, my mom called us 3 times, and if we didn't wake, she'd trickle a glass of water on us. Instead, I play bagpipe music on Alexa. Poor Alexa. Mr. B's aunt used to throw cold water in their face. Actually, pour a glass of water on them. Can't imagine. I can't imagine. Kathy Jones, I think this is fabulous too, Connie. It helps with schooling. We are homeschooled our kids growing up, and son and daughter-in-law plan to homeschool. Loved it and hope to help some. All right, Rachel says, have a great day. And that's it. All right, girls, loved having you on here today. Can't wait to talk to you again. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Have a wonderful evening. And don't forget, it's date night. And always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful. Bye.